Execute. Electronic. Proceed. Execute. Electronic. Proceed. Execute. Electronic. Proceed. Electronic. Proceed. Execute. 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 Electronic. Proceed.
Well, 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 what have we here? It's an afternoon QuaranStream. That's right. Work let us off early because we're having a 3-day weekend for Martin Luther King Day on Monday. And so, hey, I thought I'd celebrate by having a little relaxed QuaranStream, and wasn't really super planned out about it. And so I just figured, like, I'll just play a game I like. We'll just, we're gonna take it easy. We're not gonna have any agendas. We're not gonna go too wild with it. We're just gonna play a little bit of Advance Wars for the Game Boy Advance. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing. So I've been working on the best way to stream Game Boy Advance games. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Nice to see you. I was just talking with Eddie yesterday in the Discord about some of my setups for streaming games and playing games and stuff like that. And so I want to play all my stuff on original hardware. Like, that's like important to me, that I'm not just doing like emulation and stuff. I don't know why. I mean, there's plenty of good options out there for people with like the Mister, and especially for game systems like, the NES and the Ataris and stuff like that. Those are pretty much perfectly emulatable on computer for free. All the games are out there if you know where to look, et cetera, et cetera. But, I like having the cave. I like having the couch over here set up and controller in my hand, playing it the way I did when I was a kid. So, I think part of like the Geek Cave for me is like preserving the kind of ephemera of video gaming. So like having the real controller, pressing the real power button, all that kind of stuff is part of it, So it's been kind of a challenge to get stuff working on HD systems, like streaming is one thing, but then also just playing stuff over HDMI is another thing. Like, there are a lot of the kind of cheaper solutions actually make the games a lot worse, and I'm not really like a stickler for things like scan lines or whatever, any of that kind of stuff, but I definitely want the stuff to not have lag, and I want it to be as good as it can be, so in terms of the Game Boy Advance stuff that I have a few different options for like getting that onto a TV and streaming it. I have from my days. Hold on, let me grab it. Where is it? Here we go. So this is a pretty cool piece of tech from my days as a game developer. So this is a Intelligent Systems Wide Boy 64, and this is, you can see like on the back it says Intelligent Systems. This is from my days at THQ. This is a piece of dev hardware that allows you to play Game Boy Color and GBA games on an N64, which was good for testing back in the day. And this is great. I want to be careful with it because it's expensive now. They don't make these anymore. So I just want to kind of keep it around for my own archives or whatever, but I don't want to really use it on a day-to-day basis because I feel like that could cause problems. So I have a Game Boy Player for my GameCube. The only problem with that is that I don't have the Game Boy Player disc. I got the Game Boy Player for $5 at a swap meet. And so it is possible to use a essentially like a Game Shark type of disc to load a homebrew Game Boy Player piece of software called the Game Boy Interface. And you can buy an adapter for an SD card that goes into the memory card slot. And it's not the most user-friendly way of doing it, but at least you can still use the hardware. But I've actually gone one step farther than that, and I've replaced the DVD drive in my GameCube with a DVD drive emulator. And so I can just use that to play the original Game Boy Player disc if I wanted to, but I actually still use the Game Boy interface because it actually does a better job of running the Game Boy games. So that's what we'll be playing on today. We'll be playing it on my GameCube. We're using an Insurrection Industries HDMI adapter so that we can get 480p coming out of the GameCube. And we're going to capture that, and we're going to be playing it with the Game Boy Player. And I actually am not a big fan of the GameCube controller, so I bought an adapter from Japan that allows me to plug a Wii Classic controller into my GameCube. It doesn't quite reach all the way over here to the computer, so we'll see. We'll see how that works. But basically, I'm going to be playing it that way here, and we're just going to play through some Advance Wars and just have some fun. This game is 20 years old. I cannot believe that. 20 years old. I remember playing this at work at THQ. Like. This is, to me, this is definitely a modern game. I played this on my commute on the way home on the bus. Like, this came out well after I was out of college and stuff. But, when you think about it, if I had been playing a 20-year-old game when I was at THQ, that would have been a game that came out in 1975. No, is that right? No, 1985. Sorry, that would have been 30 years old. But 1985, still, that would have been original NES games, which seemed so old, But, I mean, that's how it is. Like, these games are older than all my nephews, but they came out for Game Boy Advance. It's crazy. It's crazy that is that classic of hardware. But to me, it still seems very recent. But, that's how time works, I guess, I just spent some time today helping my wife hook up her new game DAC for the PlayStation 5, which means that the PlayStation 4 is going to end up here in the Geek Cave pretty soon because it's a retro system now. It's not, pretty soon it's not going to be sold anymore. And, 3-4 years from now, there's going to be games that came out on the PlayStation 4 10 years ago. It's crazy. But anyways, let's get into Advance Wars. How many people in the chat have played Advance Wars? Show of hands. Huh? Let's crack open a cold one here. It's MLK weekend. We're having a 3-day weekend. And let's take an opportunity to remind everyone that Black Lives Matter. And I really mean that. I'm not joking around. We don't have any room for bigotry, racism, or hatred here on the QuaranStream. And, video gaming is definitely a place for diverse voices and people to come together and have a good time. And that's what this, that's what the stream is all about. Even though I'm a middle-aged white guy, I can still believe that and feel that way, It's pretty good. It's basically a tactics game. It's the same people that now pretty much only make Fire Emblem games, so it's kind of like Fire Emblem with modern warfare, So it's got little characters and that kind of stuff, All right, well, we'll get into it. So, Eddie, you can watch along, and I think I might even have an extra cart lying around here. So if you like it, the next time we hang out, I can let you borrow my cart again, because you're gonna get into it. It's good. So my wife calls this my tank game. From back when I used to play it back in the day, because it's got cute little cartoon tanks. It seems a little loud. Let me turn that down just a smidge. Let me know how that sounds in the chat. All right, pressing start. Hey, we got off at 2:00 today. All right, Yangus? So, give me a break. We did get off at 2:00 today, didn't we? All right. Damn, I did press start. What's going on here? Start, Advance Wars, start. Okay. Welcome to Advance Wars. All right, what's my name? Please enter your name. Let's see if I have enough room to type Technohead. I think I will. All right, look at that. Looking good. Ooh, yeah. Is this correct? Yes. Ooh, Yangus? Wow, you guys are really fighting it out for who's going to end up in that most recent subscriber area there, you know? I like that. You guys both are in for five months, and I appreciate it. All right, this is Nell. She's a CO in the Orange Star Army. All the armies have color-coded names, which is like a holdover, I think, from this game coming out on like Game Boy Color and the sort of Pokemanification of handheld games where everything was a little bit color-coded, but I don't know. Is this your first time playing? No, it is not. Oh, I see. In Advance Wars, I give gameplay and strategy advice in field training. This includes explanation of all game rules too. If you really don't want to, I can teach you a way to pass through. Yes. But do you want to work your way through field training? No. Very well. Let me explain a few things briefly. There are several different modes of gameplay. Sure, versus mode. We don't care about that. And we're not going to link up with friends. Sadly, I'm playing alone. I would love to link up with friends. Okay, I'm not going to do any of that shit. Field training. Link mode, no. Versus mode. No. Field training. Troop orders, no. We're going to skip. Ooh, hell yeah. We're going to need to see some pics, you know? Pretty soon Eddie's going to be streaming too, you know? We're going to have a whole army of retro game streamers, you know? Alright, finally we've arrived. This phenomenon is known as the fog of war. Okay, yeah, yes I do. Okay. Ooh, buddy. Eddie's been streaming. I don't know if I've gotten any notifications of that, but I'll have to double check. I am following you. I know that for sure. All right, let's move this little bro towards the city. Or capture the city. Ooh, yeah. Yes, they did. Sure, why not? Reefs are dark until you get next to them. Let's go back a moment. Okay. Now let's send the recon unit. Okay, we're gonna check out the forest. Yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, come on. Oh, I see. Okay. Ooh, no, a rocket unit? Ay, ay, ay. Use the cursor and the R button. Press the R button and then use the coma to read the intel. No problem. Let's take out this this thing. Oh, you stream on Reddit like a degenerate. Jeez, I don't even want to know. Probably a bunch of like anime, schoolgirl stuff, you know? Haha. Yes. Let's send in some more troops. Whoa. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Day 1. No, not my recon units. Let's finish capturing this. Bye. So there's like some terrain modifiers that come in. You have to think about like what kind of terrain you're in. It's kind of like chess. Each of the little units has different movement properties and different abilities and strengths, and it's kind of like a puzzle game in that way, Oh, go. There's anybody in this. Nope, there's nobody there. Okay. So Eddie, what games have you been streaming? Like, what are you taking a look at? Ouch. I do not want them to take that guy out when my dude is still inside. Let's send this guy down here to capture this place. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think I've ever finished the first Half-Life because you get to the part towards the end where there's a lot of like kind of weird first-person jumping and stuff like that. Oh damn, Little Eddie is doing a DJ stream? What kind of tunes? Owned. Also, you can level up your dudes, so the more kills you get, the more damage and stuff they do. So There's also like some strategy about letting certain people, kind of get the last hit on somebody and stuff like that. And each of these levels has basically been solved. Like there's the most optimum way to do it. And we will not be playing this game that way today. But you guys can just know that is the case. That's pretty cool. I will definitely check that out. Plenty of time at work that I need to listen to tunes, Uh-oh. Didn't know there was a missile truck somewhere. Where the hell was that missile truck? Not bad defense, but not good enough. Here maybe? What do you think? This guy's trying to get sneaky down here at the bottom. He's going to try to send a guy to take over my base. Damn, there's still a rocket launcher somewhere that I can't see. Is he up here? No, shit. Let's go here. Can't kill us all. Time to send in the cannon fodder, Oh, what a moron. You gonna shoot my supply truck? I mean, I don't want to lose any units, but it's not a great idea. Okay. You had your chance, buddy. Now I'm going to take over your base, so... Look how smug she looks. She's like, oh yeah, this is great. What a fun war. So this guy's up here to take over this base. This guy's going slow. Ooh, look at that. There's a secret. These guys are not going to do much damage, but... Oh, okay. Hey, you know, that's respectable. Yeah, it's kind of like tank chess. I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of games that are like these kind of strategy games. There's like Final Fantasy Tactics. There was, Fire Emblem was one. But, you know, even like Dark Wizard that I was playing a few days ago is kind of like that. But it reminds me a lot of chess because each of the pieces, quote unquote, has a specific movement and attack type, and there's sort of like asymmetric, you know, damage you can do and ways to use certain, you know, character types against another that have, you know, kind of properties that make them more stronger against, you know, certain types than others, etc., etc. Oh, Andy. Oh, boy. Me and this 10-year-old kid are going to be in charge of the army, everybody. Here we go. That's some, like, Dreamcast-style D&D, you know? A rank. I got an A rank. Pretty special. Gray rat. Fine. Me and Andy will command our forces against Olaf. Olaf the evil snowman. Save complete. There we go. Campaign new. So this guy is kind of like the Glass Joe of this game, you know? Oh, it's too bad. I don't know if Yankus is still here. He definitely knows about Olaf. You know what I mean? Mel, is that you? Is this a transceiver? This is the kid in charge of the army. Is this a transceiver? Thanks for providing me that lore, Advance Wars. So I didn't just think they were like communicating with ESP or something like that, you know? I forgot about the CEO powers. In the DS game, you could use your powers with another CO to have like a dual strike. Advance Wars DS. And that kind of turned into what would become a big part of the Fire Emblem games, too, is the kind of relationship between commanding officers and stuff. I definitely don't like Fire Emblem as much as Advance Wars. Too much anime, not enough just cartoon violence, you know? And there was a game on the PS3 called Tales of Valkyria, which was essentially, to my mind, it was like a, let's see, what's this thing's range? I want to go too far that way. I usually like to leave one guy at my base just as a backup because these little guys here will try to get sneaky, you know? Try to take over my dudes. This is an anti-aircraft gun. It's not very effective against tanks, but, you know, chip away at it. This artillery thing, you can't move it and shoot at the same time, so it's best to put it into a position where you're going to shoot in the next turn. That's sort of the way to set it up, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm kind of using these to corral this tank so it doesn't attack my little dudes while they're moving through the forest to go take over these buildings. So my goal is to take over, I'm going to kind of take over these buildings here and use these forces to stop these guys here and try to take out these dudes here, but I got to be careful because this guy is pretty strong. This guy is kind of strong. These guys can do some damage, you know. So just kind of want to take it one step at a time, you know. And once I take over buildings, I can use the buildings to heal my troops. And that's what I'm going to do. Let's shoot this guy. Not bad. Now, if I move this guy right adjacent to this thing, he can't shoot back at me because they have like a little area that they can't shoot directly next to him. So let's move this guy here. So I'm going to shoot the anti-aircraft gun. Nice, no damage at all. Sweet. We'll use this to take out this, hopefully. Good. So far, so good. And then we're going to have this guy move over here. I'm going to start taking over this area here. This thing is a troop transport, and it can provide more ammo to the rest of your vehicles. Here, let's be smart about this too. Not bad, not bad. Definitely want to focus your fire on the artillery and rocket stuff first, because it can do some serious damage. Bye. Time for another ice cold one, you know? I'm gonna end here. Next round. Time to get serious. Oh shit, he's using a blizzard power on me. I forget what this does. I think it makes it harder to move your troops. That's why there's like jingle bells. I see. Ay. Damn, two of those things? I don't like that. Okay. I really want to finish them off because if they can make it back to a place that they own, they can heal those guys back up and then bring them back into battle. So definitely, you know, don't give them the opportunity. You know. That's kind of a costly fight. We're going to move back a little so we can find a place to heal. Yeah, got a lot of dudes. Gotta be careful. Can't get too crazy. Oh, shit. Okay. Bye. That did nothing to me. guy can survive. Oh, okay. A fool. Okay, time to repair. Superpower time. Hyper repair. And we're more powerful, so that's cool. Bye-bye. You did good, kid. You're telling me, dude, I still don't have it all figured out. I have such a rat's nest. I have 4 devices that are composite, 4 devices that are component, 6 HDMI devices, so that's what, 14 different systems. So that's power supplies for all of them, Ethernet cables for about half of them, then HDMI or composite, whatever, video cables for all of them. I got speaker cable back there, and then I have other power cables for stuff like my RetroTinks, and I mean it is a mess. I don't know that I'll ever get it squared away the way that it should be. And I have like the wire shelves now, and like someday I'd like to have like nice IKEA ones with all the wiring kind of hidden away somewhere. But you know, that's where when the pandemic is over, and you know, we'll go back to being a 2-income household. You know. Damn, that was some sweet bass. You dare attack my artillery, dude? I'll soon show you. Guys will get a restock. Dun, dun. Didn't move my guys down below. Should have moved them. Too many days. I'm moving into the hitbox range. You dumb jerk. Just go for the easy pickings. This guy didn't know what he was doing. See who he chooses to attack. Oh, he's using his blizzard power. Okay, Olaf. Whatever you want to do, buddy. You just do you. Oh, you're attacking the troop transport? What are you going to do? Nothing I can do about it. Olaf, you loser. Hell's Papa. Weird. This game is weird. A rank. A rank. Win. Did I rank up at all from Gray Rat? I hope so. Save complete. Grit. Okay, here I go. Look at this hipster. Grit, the gunfighter. Oh gosh, she's gonna tell us about bases. Hell yeah. Big of Moon Pies here. Andy subscribed 4 months in a row. That's what I like to see, baby. What's going on, Moon Pie? Oh, now you have to go to the store. All right, well, that's okay. You can be here for the next one. You can't see all these exciting tactics. Possum spit. No. Ooh. That's not what I like. That is not what I like to see. All right, I'll probably be on for like another hour or so I should be here when you get back. Grab some brewskis for me, you know what I mean? Some nice steelhead barley wines. I think LA Dead Red was picking me up some 3-day weekend brewskis myself. They're really taking over a lot of bases. I don't like what I'm seeing. Tank. I don't like it. Ooh, I don't like that. Ew, they took out one of my tanks. Ooh, wait, who shoot? Oh my god. The missile guy was in range? Damn, I didn't realize that. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake on my part. You know what I mean? Hold on, getting a text. Hey, whoa! Mexi Mike is here? Damn, blast from the past. Yeah, just playing like a nice casual one right now. You know, got off work early, so I figured, hey, I'll play a little, Advance Wars. No big deal. Boy. This isn't great. It's going pretty good. How's it going with you? Just whiling away quarantine, playing some video games. You know, trying to stay sane. Let's do an artillery. And there's another mech is fine. Yeah, I can't believe it. We had a problem with our heater last week where the heater stopped working. So we had a guy come out, fix it, $700, et cetera, et cetera. And, then it's 90 degrees. It's feeling like summertime here in LA. So that's just how it goes, Can't catch a break. Let's stick this guy in that. Let's do another. Okay. So we go here. I don't like it, but it's about as good as I can do. Let's let these guys come down, try to take over some stuff, and then kill them. Oh yeah. Trust me, I know. Becca's always like super cold, and I'm always like broiling hot. That's just life. Let's go. You're not taking over my city, bud. It's not happening. I'm going to wear you down. You have a lot of overlapping fire patterns, but it doesn't matter. let's see what he does now. I don't like where that tank is, but not much I can do about that. Well, it's nice to see you, Mexi Mike, and one of these days maybe I will play Halo. I've got a 360 in here in the Geek Cave. I could play some Halos, you know? Halo is such a multiplayer game, you know? It's not as much fun to play it by myself. Uh-oh, don't make this. It actually is pretty warm in here right now that you mention it. I wasn't really thinking about that, but now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, yeah, a little warm. We'll be seeing you later, bud. Spare parts, bud. I can't forget I have my CO power I could use to heal everybody. It's a little late now, but, you know, soon. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. And damn. I have increased range. Not good. Are you going to attack my troop transport? Or you do not know what you're doing. Probably attack the people taking over your cities, but I don't know. Guess you don't want to, so nothing I can do about that. Burr, 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 burr. Uh-huh. And his counterattack is not too bad, but not a good matchup. Not a good one. But we're being well interests. Here, and then we'll Yeah, I'm pretty sure the GBA was similar to the Super Nintendo, where it had like a sample-based synth. So like a lot of the soundtracks are just like sampled drums and stuff like that. And that bass is probably just a nice sample of the Seinfeld bass, Oh boy. He did not like me attacking him like that. Yep. Every city I take over gives me more money to buy, weapons. So now we just got ourselves a classic war of attrition here, Oh, ooh. Oh man, this guy. That's right, we're capturing, buddy. How far? Bye. Let's try it out on for size. Okay. Well, taking it to me here, you know? Ooh. Alright, well, unfortunately, my poor artillery guy... Oh, God. Yeah, that's no bueno. I could probably take out his other rocket launcher now, though. Oh, he's got a heavy tank, too? Yeesh. That was a costly one. But I have so much money now that... He doesn't have any factories this ultimately, he's not going to prevail. Another thing of rockets. Let's go. Yeah, you either win by killing all of his dudes or taking his base. So, if you make a rush to his base, you can win. But usually they set it up so like you're gonna basically have to fight your way through his whole army to get to his base. So. You're usually taking out all those guys first, in general. But, you know, if you're a power player, there's definitely like a speedrun strat where you just go straight for the base and min-max your guys so that you're not wasting any moves or any attacks. And generally speaking, the AI will always attack the same characters and stuff, so it's pretty predictable. There's not much RNG. Or random number generator, in other words. The bane of... Oh my god, you see that? Jeez. He's still got a lot of dudes. It's hurting me, but it's okay. We're gonna get... Rocket launcher is done. Yeah. Oh, that's for what you did. Oh, you got a mech right next to you? Oh, you don't like that, do you? I didn't do as good as I thought it would. I figured those guys would be... Let's see if he's any better in the water. Uh-huh. Ooh, that's not good. Mini tank versus big tank. Rocket launcher. Oh dang, Grit. Grit has snipe attack again. Sure, pick on somebody not your own size, Grit. Real cool of you. Damn, his rocket didn't even take a shot at me? Ooh, he's running scared. Yeah, your precious rockets. Take a taste of that. Let's block him from getting to us. Now, you can't stop me from taking over your shit. Yes, you can play. It's exactly like a Game Boy Advance. So any game you could play on the Game Boy Advance, you can play on the Game Boy Player as well. But nowadays, there's also some places like RetroTek US that are making consoleized Game Boys. Basically, he takes a Game Boy and takes it apart, takes the screen off, and makes it into a little kind of console-sized thing that you can stick your carts into with like HDMI out and all that, and then you can essentially play Game Boy games on the TV. It's kind of expensive though, so if you already have a GameCube lying around, it's not too hard to find a Game Boy Player, especially if you go in without a disc, because they're kind of useless without a disc. And then you can just get a Retro Access, which is like a Game Boy Game Shark, and like a $10 adapter for an SD card in the memory card slot. Yeah, when I'll finish this round off, and then I'll show you what the interface looks like to give you some idea of like what I'm talking about. Oh, you have the disc and the player? Well, fuck, dude. Then you're like already ready to go. You know, the disc is do not lose the disc, because the disc is, if you're ever gonna sell it or you're gonna sell your GameCube, the disc means you can sell the Game Boy Player for like $150 to $200. Without the disc, a Game Boy Player is like $30 or so. You know, like it's really worthless without the disc. So it's cool that you have it. Mine did not come with the disc, so I had to figure out how to get it to work. But even if you do have the disc, I've heard a lot of people saying that the Game Boy interface software is better than the actual Nintendo software, because the Nintendo software like adds lag and does some other stuff that actually means that it's not perfectly playing the games. You got a Game Boy Player and the disc for $50? That's awesome, because the discs themselves sell for about $100 now. But I think that's all it's all like quarantine prices, because everybody's stuck at home, so it's made all retro gaming prices go nuts. Like totally nuts. Especially when you consider that there's a lot of kids who are in their mid-30s now who are like who were GameCube kids as kids. And so N64 and GameCube especially are selling for a lot, because that's like where the nostalgia factor is. And I've actually seen NES and Genesis coming down a lot from where they used to be, because all us old guys already have everything we would want, and you know, much like what happened to Atari games, there just isn't as much interest in Nintendo stuff anymore, or like NES, Genesis stuff, like maybe there was, 10, 15 years ago. It's interesting. It's time, more of time moving. The days of people paying hundreds of dollars for a Chase the Chuckwagon Atari cart are behind us. Like I've seen like Custer's Revenge and stuff going on eBay for like $70, $100. And like back in the old days, those would be like very expensive Atari cards because they were so rare. But now the market for Atari just is, unless it's extremely hard to find, low print runs, prototypes or whatever, people are just not buying that shit. Blam. B rank. My technique was not great. Ooh, I earned 8 coins. Save current data? Yes. Yangus! So all right, so this is the interface of my GameCube as it is now. I have a couple of different things going on with my GameCube. So I've replaced the DVD drive with something called a GC loader, which there's 2 different versions of the GC loader. It's basically a drive emulator that uses SD cards to load Dolphin ROM images. And so you can put your backups onto an SD card and then boot them onto your GameCube. So you can play them on real hardware, but if your drive is failing or not working, you can still play games on your GameCube. So I also have something called an SP to SD card adapter, which is the first gen of GameCubes. If you looked at the bottom end of them, they had a couple of different ports. One is where you plug in the GameBoy Player, and then there's another that was like where the modem would go, and then there's a third one on the very first set of GameCubes that was referred to as the SP, and I forget what, I think that's serial port, or I'm not sure what the SP stands for. But it was basically never used. So eventually, on later revisions of the GameCube, they just removed it. And in fact, one of the GameCubes that I have has a hole in the bottom of the system. So it is technically a Rev 1 GameCube, but it was like kind of a half step between the Rev 2 GameCube and the original, where there's a hole where the SP slot should go, but in the one of the ones I have, that's just not on the motherboard. So it's like a weird half step revision that isn't actually too well documented. Like most people say, if you see a digital port on the back of your GameCube, where you would put the component cables, then you will also have an SP port. But in my case, I had one that didn't. So the GameCube I have now does have one. It also has a digital port. So if you look here, I can go to here in Swiss, and if I select, so I have an SD card slot, an SD card in the memory card slot, which is like, it looks like this. It's basically a GameCube memory card with an SD card slot in it. You can't actually, I guess you could play games off this, but this is really more for loading homebrew and the Swiss interface that I'm using here. That's what I use this for. It's not really for playing games off of or loading backups or anything like that. It's mostly I just use it for obviously saving games and saving configurations, and then loading homebrew software onto the GameCube, which this Swiss interface is what I'm using for that. And you guys are all chatting in the chat. I'm just talking about this. This might be boring. I don't know. But you can see here I can select my SP2 card, and it'll load all the games that I have there. So I have a whole bunch of GameCube games that I could load from the SP2 SD card. But if I want to play Game Boy games, you go back to my GC loader here. I have the Game Boy interface that I can load through Swiss. And you might notice how nice this looks. This interface is very clean and crisp because I'm using an Insurrection Industries Carby HDMI ports, so I'm getting 1080 or I'm getting 480p with like a line doubler, so very high end HD graphics out of GameCube. It's very nice. But when I load up my Game Boy interface, it's basically just I can choose different settings in here. I'm going to do it like by default. And it just loads that up, and now I'm running off of the GameCube player on the bottom of the GameCube. I have a flash cart in there, so I got all my RAMs, and here we go. I can play some Advance Wars. I got all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Oh man, I don't have Finding Nemo Continuing Adventures. Oh boy. Do I have Incredibles on here? No, I must have put all those in kids' games. I never want to play those games I was forced to play for hours on end, But Pokemon, a lot of stuff. I wasn't really a huge fan of some of this stuff, but I can play it all now. This I can't play Game Boy Color and Game Boy games because the flash card that I have is only compatible with GBA. So I would have to get a different card if I wanted to do that. But I could pull the flash card out and just plug a real Game Boy game into it, or a Game Boy Color game, and it would play fine. It's got a save game feature, so I have it set up so that it saves all my config stuff onto my SP2SD card, and that's just up underneath the Game Boy Player, so I never touched that. I just loaded it with ISOs and left room to do save games, and then it just saves the stuff, and bingo bango, Well, that's a good little. But I would like to get Shantae, and I can't play Shantae on here because that's a Game Boy Color game. Dr. Sudoku? No. Dark Arena? No. Oh, Castlevania. All right. Play some Castlevania. Well, Eddie, don't worry. I can help you with all that stuff. I could send you links, or I could start doing YouTube videos or something like that, but it sounds very daunting, but once you get into it, for me anyway, it's like a hobby, and I have fun, futzing around. Oh, X versus Sever? Yeah, sure. Let me see if I can. How can I... is a way to disc drive to play out the player. Now the player's here, so we'll go into there. This thing also lets you do some hex editing, so you could put in what are basically Game Genie codes if you wanted to. So if you wanted to play X, ooh boy, that does not look good. That is a low res graphic. Huh. Does not look good. Wow. I don't know how that looks on the stream, but boy, oh boy, not great. Crawfish Games. Now, I've never played X versus Sever, the Game Boy Advance game, but we'll get to play it together here. We'll choose English, not Francais. Ooh, yeah. sweet acid, you know? 303. Ooh. I'm liking that. LA Dead Red got me a Prezi. That's cool. All right, pressing start. Even though these are good tunes. Single player. I think this is an isometric style game, right? And who should I choose? X or Sever? What do you think? Sever's hot. Okay. We'll choose Sever. Well, Sever Lucy Liu. I don't remember this movie. It was like Antonio Banderas or somebody like that, right? NSA headquarters, Fort Meade, Maryland. Secret investigation into the events of which you were a part. Hearing members classified. Transcript. Counsel for the investigation, Sever, NSA deep cover operator. Orphan class, elite tactical, werewolf grade. The best. Explain orphan class, Miss Sever. I don't understand. It's not your place to understand. Miss Sever, cooperate if you want your life back. The purpose of this hearing is to confirm the facts to enable us to reinstate you as a National Security Agency operative. A promise was made and broken. I'll deal with that later. Right now, I'm trying to confirm your history. Orphan newborn, purchased by the NSA, weaned on violence, trained to kill in 1,000 different ways. You've killed innocent people. There are no innocent people, only killers and victims. You've no fear, no conscience, no morality. You're a killing machine. Were you out of control, Miss Sever? Were you a renegade agent? A rogue assassin? I'm always in perfect control. I achieve my objectives. When I encounter an obstacle, I eradicate it. No innocent people! This is the way the world is. Just killers and victims. You're part of the System Council. You're a killer too. On your first mission, did you know anything about a Tomahawk cruise missile that hit a Pacific island? No comment. Council, stand down. Miss Sever, describe recent event just like it happened. It started 4 weeks ago. Can't a senior corporate in the NSA broke a promise. Mission 1 was in the warehouse. Locate the room with the laptop. Access X's file. Essential to access this file. A Maverick mission, no backup. FBI agents would oppose me. There were security guards at the warehouse. They started a firefight. They paid with their lives. Then the Bureau goons arrived. The situation went critical. Location, warehouse. Dateline, now. Objectives, locate the room with the laptop. Press start to play. Ooh, buddy. Are we talking first-person Game Boy game here? Ooh. Oh. Ooh, wow. Okay, hold on. So there's strafing. Forward. Rotate. Die, chubby boy. Pistol ammo. Okay. Okay. Oh. Look, there's another mall cop. Ooh, look at that. I got a Pancor jackhammer. Some armorer. Oh. Yeah. Oh, can I shoot these barrels? Yeah, buddy. Okay, that switches. Okay. Don't know what that does. That shoots. So, did I get anything over here? Let's see. Boy, this is a weird control scheme. I guess it's kind of like tank controls, Resident Evil tank controls, but in first person. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. What the hell? Can I turn around here? Okay, there we go. Ah! Yeah, the Pancor jackhammer. Wait, who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? Aha. Double kill. Boy, this is basically just a Doom clone. This is a pretty cool game. I've definitely never played this game before. Med pack. Oh, what's over here? Might be something. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. Damn, I need some more armor. Oh, what's this? Look at this over here. Damn, look at that secret area. Ooh, what's over here? Secret area. Who the hell's shooting at me? Oh, this guy? Oh no, businessmen! Evil businessmen! Look, I'm shooting, the chairs are spinning. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. Look at this. Ooh, the laptop. Mission complete. You got the laptop. New password is severe. Okay. We're switching back over to talking head mode. All right, listen, everybody. LA Dead Red is home. She's got a Prezi for me, so I'm going to go see what that is. It's dinner time. I'm assuming it's dinner time related, but maybe not. You never know. But anyway, I've got a 3-day weekend. I'm probably going to stream some more over the weekend. And now that I played X versus Sever, maybe I'm going to play some more X versus Sever. This was pretty fun. I like weird first-person shooter games for the Game Boy that I've never seen or encountered before, you know? So thanks to nice guy Eddie for getting me hip to something cool to play. I'm going to have to do some research on this game and see what the story is with it. But anyway, have a good Friday night. and I'll be back in the next couple of days. I'm going to do some more streaming, so keep an eye on my socials for more about that, and I'll see you then. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.